Hello everybody, welcome to F1 2013 with Cone Dodger and
Jolo.
back in the co-op championship. We are in Austin, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Where apparently, I'm trying to get to that screen. Apparently, you know where I'm going, don't you?
I know.
It rains? What? 100% chance of rain. Of all places, Austin? I could see it in Brazil, but not Austin.
Texas. Oh, you know those random thick rainstorms in Texas?
No, just no. Alright. There is... Oh, let's go over and look at the teammate challenge real quick. Wow! Wow!
That's where I thought you were going first.
Dang. I didn't realize it was that staggeringly different.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. So.
Well, the good news is I have completely forgiven you for all of your wrongdoings.
Yeah, of course. Whenever I hand you the championship, that's...
Because...
So I am racing Hamilton right now.
Clear.
Yes.
Should probably get on track, actually.
You're racing for the possibility of me screwing up, which is a possibility.
Oh, don't forget your driving excuse for this episode.
Oh, I almost forgot. If I am any slower,
Be careful not to drive over the white
If I have some trouble upshifting.
if I seem to be hanging in my shifts more than usual, I have a
More than
slightly.
Let me add that caveat.
If it flashes purple like 7 times instead of 2, I may have a mangled middle finger on my right hand. So there's that. But Joe is going like completely to the good side now. He has even turned off his traction control.
Yep.
So it will purely show pure driver skill.
I was practicing with left foot braking, and it was fun,
Uh-huh.
but it's not something I want to do right before a race. So I'll practice in the off season.
It still baffles me that you don't. Like, I don't even know how it's possible, but then again, I've been doing it. It's just like ingrained in my brain now, so.
I guess I'm just so used to driving normal cars. I don't, not that you don't, but.
Well, I do drive a 240. It's not exactly a normal car.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
be
that
real.
is true. You don't normally pick usual cars. I'm gonna go for an MR2. You know what? How about an older MR2? Now it's... Did you sell that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you pour the money into red.
No.
Oh, is that why you spent $15 on the mouse?
No, that was through my YouTube earnings. That was my putting it back into the channel.
That sounds like a good idea.
And whoop, there's lockup. I'm really glad it wasn't my left hand because that would have a very negative effect. Also, there is way more grip than there was in practice.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually made turn 1.
Ooh, I have to change my fuel mix real quick. At this track where there's no point to do that besides the backstretch where I need it. Alright, let's try it right here. Got it.
What are you doing, Alonso?
He
Can't stop mid-turn. Ah,
is wondering if he's going to be driving next year.
douche. Yeah, I know. That whole thing
He's just weird.
has played out pretty interestingly.
Yeah.
For the guy that everyone claims is the best driver on the field, to wonder if he's got a ride for next season.
The rumors I heard today were
Alonso and Button.
Alonso sitting out and waiting for 2016 to be with Audi.
Assuming Audi realistically makes it back into F1.
Yeah, I would have a pretty strong feeling they will. However, it may not be to the degree people think, in that one of their main backers in that is Red Bull. so it may just be another Infinity type of situation.
Yeah.
Hey, we put some Audi badges on this car. It's an Audi now.
Oh, you know what my thought is immediately?
You've just put in the fastest
Who
lap for the
is
job.
contracted with Infinity?
Oh,
Well, Infinity's like Vettel's thing.
is it?
Yeah, I think the only reason they're there is because of Vettel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they were talking about, they were like, yeah, he's, you know, he will continue his Infinity obligations or something.
Wherever he goes.
Yeah, pretty sure that's a sponsor he takes with him. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like I saw that somewhere. Because he's the only one that does stuff with them.
Right. So, if he goes to Ferrari, how would that work?
I don't know.
They're gonna bring a Ferrari to the Infinity show?
I don't know. Or an Infinity to a Ferrari show.
It's a very strange. That whole deal was very strange. I don't know what Nissan was really going for with that.
No idea. And I don't know why it wasn't Nissan
We're low on
either.
fuel. You'll
Well,
want
I
to
understand why it
the
wasn't
pits
Nissan.
within the next
They're
couple
trying
of
to
I guess
push
they're
Infinity
Yeah.
to be that higher class brand.
But Infinity's... It's not a US only market, is it?
I think it is. Oh no, I think it's Europe and US.
Oh, okay. This isn't straight, is it?
Because like the
Crap, it is.
G37, G35 were sold as Nissan Skylines over there.
at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a US and Europe thing, I could see that, but if it were to just be a US only thing, I
So I may be running too much downforce. I'm not sure. This track's so like bipolar.
yeah. I'm running 6 and 5.
Okay, I'm pretty close to that.
It just sort of I could do.
Of course, I guess that kind of ruins my theory because I just set purple in sector 2, which is all straightaway.
Yeah.
Hey, I need more grip. I don't know.
I could run equal, if not slightly faster lap times with a lower downforce setup,
You're out of fuel.
just because it's less of... I mean, there's only that one sector's high speed, so
Right.
if you can kind of work your way through that without it...
I used my little bit of courage to get me across the line because I was out of fuel.
Yeah, I just got that call.
Now that's using it as a hybrid.
So far, well done.
We're out of fuel. Is there enough to get to start finish?
That's exactly what happened
That's
to me.
all I needed. Oh.
Moving on.
Just didn't want to finish that session below you.
Always got to be on top, don't you?
Actually, I'm more of a power bottom.
I think that's about the third time you made that joke.
Yeah, I know. I guarantee it's more than 3.
Inches.
No.
No.
651 points.
Alrighty, Q2, where they will probably be actually starting in Austin this week because of their lack of cars. Let's see how we do.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we got Vettel, who's not going to qualify because he's got to take the huge grid penalty.
Yeah, for the engine swap.
So, yeah, only 18 cars, I think, is what they have for
And Marusha will not be there, and Caterham will not be there.
So that would mean
Which,
only
again,
17 cars for Q3 or Q1, which would mean nothing.
Yeah, I feel. Well, the top 17. No, I forgot how many go through. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. Anyway,
Words.
I feel bad for Rossi.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to do it anyway, though. I think they were okay with just running the one car for the season.
Be careful not
Yeah.
to drive over the
I mean,
white
it
line
sounds
coming
bad,
out of
but
the
to
pit.
me, it sounds like the Bianchi crash kind of gave them an excuse to not have to run as much and save money.
Well, I think if you're only going to run one car, why take your one car, to the most expensive race they probably have, or one of the most
Yeah.
expensive?
Well, I don't disagree with that. However, all I was saying was that it's sort of because when they only wanted to run one at what was the race before Austin?
That one, Russia.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah. Oh, I said race. My bad. It's more like a picket line. Yeah. So I'm frazzled now. Yeah. So when they wanted to run one car, they went to Bernie and said, look, because of Bianchi's crash, we only want to run one car. When in reality, I think it was just, look, we can't afford running two cars.
I don't buy that. If nothing had happened to Bianchi, I think they still would have run two cars.
Yeah, but now they're not going to bring any to U.S.?
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, it is in the rules that they are allowed to do that, so... Whatever.
I know. What was it? The 06 U.S. Grand Prix? There were like
Right.
6 cars?
Well,
Granted,
that was
a
completely
tire
different.
manufacturing issue, but...
But yeah, you as a team are able to skip 3 weekends per year.
I never realized that.
Yeah, by the rules. Because everyone thought Bernie was like doing them this big favor, but he was like,
Yeah.
no, it's explicitly written in the rules that they can do that.
Call it the cheapskate clause.
If the FIA and whoever, FOM, want that many cars to be there, they're going to have to do something to cut costs. And if
Yeah.
they don't want to do that, then they're going to have to deal with just having the cars that can afford it.
Yeah. And even some of those can't really afford it.
Right.
But the championship point race, the constructors race, is sort of what puts most of those cars into it. Because if it was just on money, every team would skip 3 races a year.
Right.
But because of the championship points, they don't.
It's a money-driven sport,
Yeah.
so you got to deal with the repercussions of that. It's always been that way.
Yeah, racing in general has always been money-driven. I mean, pretty much everything is money-driven. There's very few things that don't have some kind of intrinsic monetary reward.
Whoa! Jolo rolling out the big words. Where did this guy
Anyway.
come from?
I have my good days and bad days. I think the pressure's off now since I'm not going to win the championship. So, it's kind of like, I'm just kind of YOLO. I'm
Yolo
here.
Jolo.
I should have probably skipped the last 3, but since I'm hosting the thing, I can't.
That rule does not apply to the F1 2013 co-op.
Yeah.
We had a comment on last week's race if we were going to be doing F1 2014.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm not wasting my money.
I said if it goes down to $5, we'll do it. If not, nope. We'll wait for 2015.
$5? I don't know.
I think I could swing $5.
I could swing 5. I guess. I don't know why I would want to.
Just to get the new tracks, I guess. It's basically like a $5 DLC.
Yeah. Which I think it should be right now.
It should be. I don't understand why they don't go with that model, but I guess that's not the contract they signed.
Because of easy mode. I'm sorry, very easy mode.
That could have been a patch as well, though.
I was in a popular video game store today. A company I used to work for and don't like, so I'm not going to say their name. But
Okay.
I was at a popular video game place today, and I saw the box for 2014 on the wall for, like, the Xbox or something. So I picked it up and was reading the back, and the big selling, I don't know if I call it selling point, but their big tagline on the back was, the most accessible F1 game ever.
To fifth place.
Yay?
I don't know why they think random people who don't like F1 are
Right.
going to pick up the F1 game.
They're not.
With no one
Like, I'm into cars. I wouldn't really say I'm into rally, but I would buy a rally game just because I'm, you know, generally into it. But
Your tires are at a good temperature.
That's like
I don't know.
trying to sell me an NFL game. Madden's
Yeah.
the most what word did you use?
Most accessible game ever.
Yeah, that's not gonna make me play it. I'm not interested.
That
in
one is the most accessible because only 6-year-olds play it. Or, okay.
But I'm still not interested in it. That doesn't make me want to
That
buy it.
argument's a complete thing I don't want to go into. I don't know, I watch, like, NBA, 2K, and all the things they do every year that the game comes out, and 2K15 is completely different from 2K14.
Well, they at least that, and I think games like that, they do. There is a major shift year to year. You know, every team's going to have new people. The stadiums are going to be different,
Well,
and they
it's-
do seem
they're
to
not-
add features.
Yeah, I'm not just the whole, because you could use the same stadium because the stadiums don't change. I mean, unless like a company gets bought out.
Right.
Assetto Corsa.
Really strong tires,
Um,
nice lap.
But yeah, the people will change, but that's just a uniform thing, and you just have to model new players. But that's the same as F1. You've got to do is remodel the cars, and
You're out of fuel. Your
but
speed's
the
going
difference in that is that they changed the gameplay and things. Mostly
And
for the better.
they are upgrading their graphics. Like, I can tell the difference between the last NBA and the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
I
looks
absolutely
a lot-
can't tell the difference between F1 2012 and 2014.
Yeah,
And that's 3 different games.
I can't tell the difference between 2011 and 2014.
I guess 11 and on is all kind of use the same graphics. I feel like you have a little bit more in reserve. I feel like I need to make at least a little bit of a setup change. I'm not in the track very much.
I was running consistent faster times in practice. I'll say that.
Yeah, practice and actual game are 2 different things. So I tend to run
Completely
much
different, yeah.
faster in practice than I do in this.
Yeah, I think I can hit the 39.
The difference is in practice it like resets your car every lap to be like
Yeah.
optimal.
Well, you're always at optimal position. Optimal, so. Also, you don't lose wing when you slam into the wall. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Alright, am I on scrub tires or brand new? Brand new. How many of those do I have? 2. Alright. Let's get out there.
We'll make the changes you requested.
I didn't really make that many changes, but okay.
Who's getting out first?
You, I still.
Oh, I see him putting your tires on still. Sucker!
More turn-in, more responsive at cost of actual grip.
I've got the anti-roll bars on 1.
1.
There's only a
Okay.
few cars out on track.
I'm gonna go down then.
Consider getting out there.
All right. Geez, that sounded
Whoops.
very
Straight off
pushy.
track.
All complete. We're
Go.
No,
what
he
he
was
said?
like, "There's not many cars on track. You should be out there."
Oh, wow.
Fine. I'll do
Normally
it.
they're just like, there's not a lot of cars on track. We should get out there as soon as we can.
Eh,
It's
just
like they don't like you.
maybe I'm just hearing a different tone, but I don't know. Can I drive the pace car?
Remember to stay
I think you're
on
reading a
the
little bit
line
too
or
much
we'll
in
get
it.
a penalty.
You can if you get in a set, of course.
Which is like my least favorite car in Assetto Corsa.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I haven't driven it yet.
It's, no, I
Hooked
just
on the
don't like
carts now, though.
it. We need to try that in multiplayer.
Yeah, I want to try it. It looks like fun. Alright, turn the DRS off. Lots of people in front of me. Let's warm these tires.
I'm so glad I waited. I'm like in an empty part of the track. Thanks, team manager.
Actually, now someone's behind me. But then there's a big gap. Oh, no, there's not. I'm gonna get stuck either way I go, so...
It's gonna rain the race, so qualifying doesn't matter.
I know.
As long as it stays, like, consistent.
Yeah.
None of this rain, then light rain, then rain, then light rain. So if I know anything about Texas weather, it's either pouring like monsooning,
Yeah.
or it's dry as a bone.
Yeah.
It's not like Florida where you can be sunny, drizzling, and getting hailstones at the same time.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my curves to make up for that mistake.
I feel like Sector 1 is where I need to improve. I don't know how. That makes it very hard to
What'd you
improve.
go to on the arrow?
I kept the arrow at 6.
Okay. Yeah, 6 and 5. I was running 4 and 3, but jumping to 5 and 6 or 6 and 5.
Just
seemed
going
to
down on
give
the
me-
roll bars has helped me a little. It feels a little bit more
That's what I found too.
connected.
I tried it at 11 and 1, and it seems to flow a little better, just because of that all that back and forth.
Did you say 11 and 1?
No, 11 and 1 back between the two.
Oh, okay. I
Not
thought
11
you,
on
11
the
in the front and 1 in the
back.
rear. That would be a little odd.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The front's just not working. The back's working great. That's not a good time.
Champs moved up into pole. First
Wasn't a
lap
terrible
race.
time.
Yeah. Too many mistakes.
Going down to second or first in the last turn?
First.
That's second place. You're currently in second place.
I'm just getting the littlest bit of lockup in the turn 1. Sounds like I hit a turtle or something. Maybe it was a mine turtle, Joe.
Hi.
Did you watch that yet?
5 minutes.
Yep.
There are
Okay.
5 minutes
I watched
remaining.
You sent me the first 7, but I
Yeah.
found the first 8.
Oh, I'm surprised it didn't call me for cutting.
And now I'm running into traffic.
Now I'm going to play it smart here. If this lap doesn't pan out, I'm going to pit, put the other tires on, and try again. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Okay, that was only green, sector 2. I'm down 2/10. I just went to neutral. Yeah, definitely pitting.
Yeah. I'm pitting too, but I was going to pit anyway.
It's only going to give me 1 lap.
Yep.
Oh, what the hell? They put me out on scrubs.
Did you change the tire?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to go in and physically change it. Like tire selection. Or they'll put you back on them. 3 minutes. Nope, not enough time.
Oh, hell. I got to get going. Go.
Ready.
No, get the monitor off my car. What are you guys doing?
One more fast lap then.
You're all fired. There's nobody coming. I can hear it. Run that guy over.
Be careful not to drive over the white line when coming out of the pits, or you'll get a penalty.
You retired from the race. Oh, well, I guess you're not racing then.
Remember, you're running with a set of scrub tyres, so you should...
I hope that retired me from qualifying.
Why am I on scrubs again? What are they doing to me?
Trying to find a good camera angle.
Yep. I'm not even going to go because well, I guess I should. But they put me on the scrubs again.
What? You're P2?
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it. It's just going to ruin these tires. Enter.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were... I was giving you time to fix your wheel.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. Pole position!
For the Jolo.
What?
In the pole.
Red Bull.